Hello and welcome back, good people. So today we're going to be cooking my take on Birria Tacos. So what you're going to need is some chilies, an onion, and 2 pounds of chuck roast. Go ahead and put the chuck roast into the crock pot. Add water slightly above the chuck roast, and go ahead and add in your onions and peppers. And it's going to cook on low for 8 to 10 hours or until your meat's tender and ready to come out to be shredded. Go ahead and add the ground cumin. You're going to add a Cajun seasoning and pepper. If you've been enjoying the videos, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, please, and thank you. You can add more seasonings as well. These are the ones that I typically stick with. But yeah, feel free to add more if you like. But once your meat is done cooking, you're going to want to take out the onions and chilies and add it into a blender with some of that broth that has been cooking in. You're going to want to blend it and add it back in with the remaining broth. And like I said, look how tender that meat is. It shreds so easily, and it's so good for other things as well. But yeah, so whatever you're going to be cooking on, you're going to want to make sure it's super hot. Add whatever oil that you use for your preference. I use olive oil on my Blackstone. And you're going to want to use corn tortillas. Those are the ones that I've had the easiest time with cooking to basically get the crispiest taco that we desire. But yeah, go ahead and dip it into the sauce like you saw. Add whatever cheese you want. This is a Mexican blend. That's the one that we typically buy all the time and use. But once you add whatever cheese, go ahead and add the meat on, however much you desire as well. And as it's sitting here, it's just continue to cook the cheese through and basically melt it. I add more cheese because we're basically cheeseaholics in this house. We love cheese. But once you add the more cheese, let it cook for about 15 to 20 more seconds. You're going to want to make sure that the corn tortilla is really crispy, just so it's easy to then fold over and start flipping. But yeah, once you fold it over, flip it over for about 45 seconds to a minute to keep crisping it up. And then you're going to want to flip them again for another 45 seconds to a minute. That's the desired crispiness that we like. That's basically all you're doing is crisping up your tortilla and melting the cheese. So super easy recipe, super simple. I mean, majority of the time it's in a crock pot. And I think it took me about 15 minutes to cook all these tacos. But yeah, thank you for watching and enjoy.